viewers, hi, I am Kant, your trainer right now. Today in this video, I am going to talk about some problems and difficulties faced by those students who are now reading in class 8 to 10 under the CBSE curriculum throughout the country. My dear viewers, if you are reading in any of these classes, you must have felt a lot of problems in grammar section of English subject. And you also better know that the question paper of English subject consists of 4 or 3 independent sections. That is A. Reading section, B. Writing and grammar section, and C. Literature section. Being a CBSE English teacher since the very year of 2001, what I have observed very closely regarding these problems of CBSE students is the one fact that most of you all are simply able to answer something else in literature and writing section also. Not exactly enough and not surely so confidently and so satisfactorily. Yet you perform well, however, in reading section without any doubt. But what about grammar section? Have you really thought of it? Have you really thought of it? In grammar section, most of the students seem to use 100% guesswork, where no question of applying intelligence, knowledge power and confidence do justify. Why does it all happen with you all in grammar section? Why don't you perform well in grammar section? I know these are some questions which you cannot answer well at this moment with all confidence. But why? The question is why? The simple answer to this question is that you are either ignorant or you are hesitant or you are confused. Now let's know in detail how these three factors, that is the factor of being ignorant, the factor of being hesitant and the factor of being confused, are chiefly responsible for the problems of CBSE students in most of the cases. And why often these students show just a stumbling or negative performance in grammar session in almost all the examinations of the school. From my teaching experiences over last 2 decades right now, I have strongly concluded some crucial points regarding this problem. The first, that 40% CBSE students are not really conscious and concerned at all to know and learn grammar. They are truly not interested and willing at all anymore. Usually, they leave the matter on to future. Usually, they take it for granted, and that's why I call it their ignorance, a sheer piece of ignorance. But one question must arise here. Why does such thing happen with these students? Why does it happen so with them? The simple answer to this complex question is several times I have myself heard of several students saying, "Oh, guys, do you know what grammar is? Hey, it is just about knowing parts of a speech, noun, pronoun, or adjective. That's all. It's simple. And more than that, if you want to know about it, grammar is knowing. Grammar is about knowing tense, preposition, voice, or narration. It's simple, yeah. It's simple, isn't it? Very sad. It's truly very sad and so silly. Much regretful to hear something like this very negative comment about the importance of English grammar. Under this circumstance, and with there's such a negative attitude to the importance of English grammar, one point to think is what best they can do in grammar section in any examination is nothing but really the result of using 100% guesswork, where applying intelligence, knowledge, power, and confidence do not matter at all. Once again, it is the sheer piece of ignorance to realize the importance and value of grammar that has led to that has led them to meet a stumbling and negative performance in grammar section in almost all the examinations of their school. The second point, the next nearly 20% CBSE students are not sure enough to feel the need of knowing grammar in any way. They don't understand, rather, they don't try to understand the importance of knowing grammar. Sometimes they are eager to learn and know grammar, but at some other moments they seem to be quite evasive. That's why I call it their condition of hesitation. That is not good in any way. Unless you break this very blunt wall of hesitation and take a resolution instead, you cannot change your position and fate at all. The third point, The further 20%, here I don't mean the last 20% of the total students, are seen growing unnecessarily confused between what to learn in English grammar and how to do it. They are not decisive about what they are really knowing now in grammar and what they must know in fact. So, such students are neither good nor bad in grammar. And it is, I think, their condition of confusion that is not good.